familiar warm, I mean, and they seem to, the food seems to be delicious.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, now we have in here also to Gerardo Jimenez. So Gerardo, why don't you introduce yourself to Hatsiri and tell us who you are, what you do, where you are from. Gerardo, hello. Maybe Gerardo is having some problems with his microphone. So, okay. Don't worry, Gerardo. We will wait for you. Now we are going to change the activity, and whenever you are ready, please let me know. Okay? All right.
Good night. I participated in the past class.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to continue?
Sorry. No, sorry. Good night.
It's okay. Good night.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. Have a
Good
very good
night.
time. All right. So, okay, here we have Luis Serna. It's going to be good. We are going to be more. All right. So, Hatsiri, can you
Yes.
mention and explain any tradition in your hometown or in a place that you know?
Um, hometown, la, like my place where I born.
Yes, or the place where you live.
Okay. It could it be a bad tradition?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I am no. I live in place uh, called Nueva Santa Maria here in Mexico City, Azcapotzalco, and I was living here. I have I have lived here since 3 years.
3 years ago.
3 years ago, and I don't like the tradition that people, old people especially, have, that they cut a lot their trees in the streets, and the trees are very damaged because the abuse of cutting.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it.
And
You're right.
it's a bad tradition because I have I have told with some people, especially old people, and they look at the thing very normal, and they don't think that it would be wrong for the tree.
That's it. You're right. In the past, for them, it used to be so normal. But nowadays, we can see that we are damaging the environment, that it is
Yes.
not good. All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Hatsiri. Hey, here we have Ivanhoe. Ivanhoe, hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, Ivanhoe, why don't you introduce yourself so that we know who you are, what you do, where you are from, what's your occupation?
I'm from Querétaro, San Juan del Río.
Okay, thank you. And tell us, Ivanhoe, what's your occupation?
Electric in company of the plastic.
Hey, that's great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so Veronica Herrera, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Excellent. Talk to us about yourself, who you are, what you do, where you are from.
Okay, so I'm from Mérida, Yucatan. My occupation is I'm a freelancer. I work in a Australian company, communication company. So I work all night.
All night long.
Yes, because the time is different here to Australia. So my life is in the night.
My goodness. Isn't it difficult for you?
A little difficult because I have a daughter, so I need awake so early for activities. So it's so hard.
Jesus Christ. You know what? I haven't imagined something like that. But yes, everything is possible. Look at this. That's so difficult. But anyway, you are a warrior.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
All right.
I do my best.
You do. You really do. And I felt like I was like a victim. I said, oh, poor Maggie. I won't ever
No,
say that again.
I'm so happy for that. I try to learn every day. I try to do my best, and that's all.
That's the attitude. Excellent. Congratulations to you. All right. Luis Serna, how are you? Luis, hello.
Hi, I'm fine, thanks.
Excellent. Tell us where are you from? What you do, what you like?
I'm from Guatemala.
Wow.
I work with computers. I work in government. Um, I like me take pictures.
Wow. Hey, that's great. And tell us what you don't like.
Don't like.
Yeah, what are the things that you don't like?
Um, I don't like eat um, uh, broccoli.
Uh, uh,
I I don't have um, only.
that's it. All right,
So
Luis. Thank you very much. All right, now let's go to the next part. We are going to mention and explain traditions in your hometown or in a place that you know. Hatsiri has already talked to us about the negative tradition that she has observed. What about you
Yes.
guys? Hatsiri, who do you want to listen to? Who do you want to speak? Your victim.
Ivanoe.
Ivanhoe, yes.
Ivanhoe.
Ivanhoe, hello, don't be shy.
Hello.
Yes, talk to us about traditions, Ivanhoe.
Tradition is, I don't know, it's very few in the life in this is country. I don't know the tradition in this is place. Maybe dancing popular.
So popular dances?
Exactly.
Okay. Ivanhoe, you mentioned that you are in Querétaro, are you?
Yes.
Yes, and what is the most important tradition in Querétaro?
The tradition most important is the Independence Day.
Wow, great. And how do you celebrate it?
I don't understand the question.
How do you celebrate the Independence Day in Querétaro? Do you dance? Do you eat something special? Do you sing? What do you do?
Eat and diner.
Hey, that's great. And what's your favorite dinner?
Pozole.
Wow,
It's very delicious for me.
that's great. All right, Ivanhoe, thank you. Ivanhoe, talk to us about who's next. Who do you want to listen to? To Vero, to Daniel, to Luis?
Okay, Luis.
Thank you. Luis, hello. Don't be shy. Don't go. All right.
Okay.
You know what is the most important tradition in Guatemala?
Um, the in Navidad,
Christmas?
in Christmas, yeah. um, and we eat tamales and um, and eh, um, I don't say. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Luis, who's next? Maybe, would you like to listen to Vero, to Daniel?
I can talk if you want.
All right. Okay.
Maria?
You know what? Maria Heriberta has a problem. She doesn't have a microphone and she doesn't have audio, so she can't. Okay. What about Vero?
Yes, it's okay.
All right. Thank you.
So in Yucatan, a very important tradition is the Hanalpishan. So in this time is the time for remember the people who are no longer with us. It's in November. Currently, the government do a silent walking with candles from the general cemetery to the downtown. So in all way, the people put tables with traditional food, pictures, something.
Wow, hey, that's great. You know what? I know that, well, in Yucatan, well, here we say the Day of the Dead, but then in Yucatan it is different.
It's Hanalpishan.
Hanalpishan.
Yes, that's the name. It's traditional name.
That's it. In Hidalgo, it is called Chantolo.
Wow.
So In Yucatan, Henopishan.
Yes.
Wow, thank you. That's so
You're welcome.
interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting. You
Oh,
can see the people, all people walking for the street with a traditional dress, and her face is like I don't know how to say. Se pintan la cara como calaveras.
they paint their faces like schools.
Okay.
Wow, hey,
That's
that's it. Thank you, Vero.
You're welcome.
Okay, now let's listen to Daniel. Danny, how are you?
Hello, can you hear me well? I don't
Yes,
know if my microphone is okay.
it's okay.
Well, although I do not participate a lot in traditions. I have heard some of them in my hometown. For example, what could I say? It's just a little bit strange for me because of my religion. I don't participate in birthdays or death or remember to the dead ones. But we have this tradition in my family and with friends to get together to celebrate our friendship or some achievement or just maybe to be alive. Anything
That's
you can
great.
be grateful for. So although I don't celebrate the most of the traditions, I try to spend time with family and friends.
Excellent. That's beautiful. Thank you. Daniel, tell us, where are you from?
I am from the state of Mexico. I actually live here.
Excellent. So, and what is the county you are from? Almoloye, Catepec.
Mm, oh, okay. How do you say that? County? Oh, it's like
County.
municipality or something like
Yeah,
that?
that's it.
Okay. I am from San Vicente, Chicoloapan. I don't know if you know over there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's next to Texcoco.
Next to Texoco and Nezahualcóyotl and all of those places.
Excellent. Hey, that's
Yeah.
it. Thank you
Mm.
very much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. You know what? Now we are going to answer this question. Can you mention? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We are going to go to the next image.
Mhm.
Do you consider that traditions are important in the social life of any country? Let's do this. You are going to write in the chat your opinion, okay? We are going to write because, well, not write, to type, because we are going to check something about grammar and something about spelling, okay? So that's why I need
Okay.
you writing.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Uh,
Chat.
do you know where's that part of to chat in the application, the
Aha.
mobile app?
You are going to, you are in a mobile.
Mm-hmm.
My,
In the iOS app, yeah. And I don't see an option to write
Uh,
something. Mm,
mm,
in
just
the
to make annotation.
in the main
Menu?
yes, where it says more.
Okay, I am there.
More, not, no,
Just says raise hand.
participants.
Okay,
And then
participants.
there are a list with the participants
Chat,
down
yeah.
left chats. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just found.
thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you, Hatsiri.
Welcome.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Hatsiri wrote, traditions, the traditions in a social group make all the integrants to feel that they are part of something bigger than themselves alone because they belong to a nucleus and to a big family that is not linked by blood. Hey, Hatsiri, that's beautiful.
Okay. Thank you.
That was great. Just I give you piece of feedback, a little
Yes.
feedback.
Thank you.
There are some words that were not correct. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks to you. Okay, so anybody else, kids? Come on, don't be shy.
I'm writing. It's
All right.
taking a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult for you.
A little bit from the mobile.
Yeah, that's it. Vero, what about you? Okay, excellent, Danny. I think traditions are a very important part of culture since it helps to create a belonging and helps um, to unify people.
To unify. I need to include that too.
That's it. Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Vero, what about you?
Okay, I think the traditions are important because they form a culture, and that culture we inherit our children's. I think that makes different people from place to place.
Aha, that's it. Yeah, you're right. Vero, I am going to turn the microphone off a little. Yes, that's it. All right.
The
So
dog wants to participate.
Yes.
Mm.
the doggy said, me too. I want to speak English or to bark in English. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm working.
All right. So guess what? Now we are going to talk about something nice. Mexico. Here we are.
Oh,
Ooh.
great. Great.
Okay, so as far as we can see, here we have many different Mexican traditions. So why don't you tell me what is your favorite tradition and why? And how do you celebrate it?
Okay.
Mm. Do you want to start, Hatsiri?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I love the Day of the Dead. I am the kind of people that make it altar in his house, and I I really put a big effort to do that, and it's important, very important for me because I had 4 dogs that died,
Mm.
and
That's great.
I like to celebrate them, and
Uh-huh.
I did every I yes I have done every year since 60 years ago my altar to my dogs.
Wow, hey, that's
Oh.
beautiful. Thanks for
Mm.
sharing. Okay, who's next? Volunteers?
Uh, Maybe I could talk something about that. Although, like I said, I don't particularly celebrate the traditions from the most popular ones here in Mexico. But I, from what I see in the pictures, I could say that I enjoy dancing a little bit in Paris, like traditional dancing, like dressed with traditional dresses, and try to show to other people, especially from other countries, how our culture is. Uh, for example, mariachis are the popular music, and dressing is like makes you feel proud of your country.
Excellent. Thank you, Danny. Hey, tell me, do you dance Mexican folk?
I'm not a dancing person, like dancing daily, but if I prepare how do you say this thing, choreography?
Choreography?
Yeah, how do we say choreography? Okay, if I planning and have this opportunity to plan and to prepare myself with other people, I can dance some traditional songs.
Wow. Hey, that's beautiful. You know what?
Mm, thank you.
There's a few people who like to do it, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
It is so beautiful.
yeah, it's like relaxing, and you enjoy showing other people how is it dancing in your country.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? Time ago, I used to study Mexican dance in Bellas
Yeah.
Artes, and so
Wow.
I danced for years with a ballet, with a
Really?
folk
Oh,
ballet, and wow, for
Nice.
me, this
Yeah, that's
celebration,
another level.
oh, that was for me that was the most beautiful in the world to be in stage, dancing and showing
Yeah.
about our culture. I dance in Indiana in the United States, but people was
Yeah. Really? Wow.
uh, yeah, I danced in the University of Southern Indiana, and people were really
Wow.
delighted. I think
Mm-hmm.
that they really enjoyed. We danced Veracruz, Son de la Bruja.
Wow.
We danced also from Jalisco,
okay.
El
Mm-hmm.
Son de las Alazanas, and from Oaxaca, something more not so traditional, so new from Lila Downs, El Mezcalito.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, people were really,
Wow.
really delighted.
Yeah.
Maggie,
Yes.
did you know personally to Amalia Hernandez?
No, I didn't. I didn't have the chance to dance with
Okay,
her company, but it would have been beautiful.
okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. You know what? It's wonderful. Okay, so Vero, what about you? Talk to us about your favorite tradition. Vero, hello. Don't be shy.
Was Vera in here a little while ago, or she just never answered?
She
No.
has their microphone off, and
Um,
now she is gone.
Yeah.
She has gone.
but
She
she
has
already
gone.
talked.
Yeah, she had already talked, but you know
Okay.
what? I think that she had some problems about connectivity.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe the
Or
signal of.
maybe she got busy.
Maybe she was.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
All right. Okay, so look at this. I would like you to talk about food. Why don't you talk to us about what's your favorite food in these kind of celebrations? Katsiri, what about you?
I love the chiles en nogada.
Wow.
I'm from Puebla and I love them since ever. And now I am living in Mexico City, and I think here the people don't cook it like must be.
Mm-hmm.
So every August and September, I go to Puebla to eat chiles en nogada.
Wow, hey, that's delicious. And yes, you're right. They have their special style, so it is difficult to copy, maybe, you know?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Hatsiri. Danny, what about you?
Mm, well, you could spend all night talking about Mexican food because there's a lot, but I especially enjoy eating mole and the pozole is my favorite food in the Paris of this time. Actually, this month is in September. You see a lot of all of those food, and it's great
Excellent.
to taste it. Yeah.
But guess what, Danny? Well, I think that Mexico is so enormous and there are so
Mm-hmm.
many different traditions that there are different kinds of pozole, aren't there?
Mm-hmm. There's the green one, the red one. I
The
just
black
I
one,
recognize it
the
that way.
the white one.
The white one, the one
That's
with
it.
chili and the one without it.
Yes.
That's it. I like very much the green pozole. You can eat it in Guerrero.
Mm,
Yes.
I have heard about it.
Yeah, it is. Well, when I tasted that, I thought that it was delicious, but for me, it was something strange
Hmm.
because I
Yeah.
had
What?
never seen that people put chicharrón to the
Yeah.
pozole.
Oh, yeah, I remember. But it must taste well, no?
Yeah, it tasted delicious, and they put also green pepita, like
Um,
pumpkin
Lo-
seeds, as
Yes.
if they're mole
Like pipián.
verde.
mm,
Aha, that's it.
Okay.
And they tasted delicious. It was
okay.
really delicious.
And isn't so spicy?
No, no at all, not at all. So it
Okay.
wasn't spicy, but it was delicious.
Okay. Maybe someday I try it. I just went to Sanborns. I don't know if you know that restaurant, and
Yes.
Yep.
offering that kind of pozole, but maybe that's not the same preparation as in traditional towns or little pueblitos.
Aha, little towns.
Yeah.
You know what? I tasted the vegetarian pozole,
Mm,
and
hmm.
so I said, "Come on, pozole without meat. What is?"
Yeah, that's not pozole.
I
It's
tasted it.
that's not pozole.
No.
That's it. But I tasted it, and I was in love with it because
Yeah.
it's really delicious. They
Which vegetables it had?
well, of course, it has the cacahuacintle corn, and
Okay.
Mm,
because it is the main ingredient.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
mhm.
they also add a pumpkin flour,
Yes.
mushroom,
Mm,
and oh my, corn. Not only
yeah.
cacahuacintle corn, but the other kind of corn.
Okay.
Oh, it is delicious.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Sounds
Little.
like a good option to the vegetarian people.
Oh yeah, I am not a vegetarian, but when I
Mm-hmm.
tasted it, I said, wow, 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 it's nice.
Yeah.
Where do you taste that?
Here
Yeah.
in Ecatepec, in Mexico State,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
there is a restaurant, a very famous restaurant. I guess that I don't know if it is in all Mexico long. It is called La Casa de Toño.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I enjoy a lot to eat there.
Yes, I love their
Uh,
quesadillas.
yeah.
Well, there you can eat the vegetarian pozole.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah. I
Wow,
remember.
that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for
As,
the advice.
yeah,
That's a good restaurant because they serve very delicious food and it's not so expensive.
that's it.
I love
Yes.
especially the I don't know how to say that flan, the grandma
Oh,
flan.
yes.
Oh,
Caramelized milk.
Yes.
oh yeah, that's great. That's the
It's a
best
good
thing ever.
dessert. Yes.
Aha, that's wonderful.
Hmm.
And as you said, it is non-expensive.
Hmm.
So
No,
that,
not so much.
yeah, that's right. All right, thank you very much. You know what, Hatsiri, I told you that we were going to talk about traditions, but a little differently.
Yes.
So You are a biologist.
Yes.
Is there anything that you consider negative on the way we celebrate, something that we should ban about traditions?
The fireworks.
Yeah.
In On Independence Day, the government used to celebrate with a show of fireworks, and that it's a lot of pólvora,
Outer.
powder, and it is awful for the atmosphere. And the next day, we can see the sky a little gray or some gray, and that is bad for respiration.
For perspiring. So for breathing, I mean for breathing.
Yes, for breathing.
And so, of course, it has an environmental cost. So what's your opinion as a biologist about the environmental cost of our traditions?
Environmental cost.
Yeah, what's happen in a near future?
Related to traditions.
Yeah, for example, that of fireworks.
Our atmosphere is getting weak, and it cannot uh, more filtrar the
Correct.
filtrate the rays of the sun. And about global warming.
That's it. So I don't know. I think that it is a very sad situation that we don't understand that it is not the most appropriate for our health even. So if you were an authority, what would you do for banning this tradition?
Um, just make a law or a norm in a law that ban fireworks or show of fireworks that uh, with a duration about more than 2 minutes were banned or something like that. Also, I could or I should ban de, de las envolturas de los regalos.
The
Wrapping,
envelope, the wrapping.
Yes,
plastic wrap.
wrapping. Okay, because in Christmas, in New Year, uh, the next day is a lot of rubbish, a lot of garbage in the streets because of the gifts, and that's something we la, as a society we should be more responsible about our garbage.
That's it. Thank you very much. That's a great opinion, and I think that we should pay attention to it. We should consider it. Danny, what do you think about the traditions that can be negative?
Mm, okay. For example, from what I'm seeing in the image, how do you call playing with the the toro? I don't remember the.
Uh, Bullfight.
Yeah,
Oh
bullfight.
yes.
I think it's, although it has like roots in deep roots in traditions, especially from Spain, but it's not something we should be proud of in these days because we are damaging a lot, like Hatsiri said, to the natural environment. So we should be more responsible with what we do. There's some things we need to do to survive. For example, to create energy, to use the resources, natural resources. But bullfighting, you said, or
Yeah,
how?
bullfight.
Bullfight, it's something like more for fun. It's not a necessary thing. So it sounds like it shouldn't be even regulated. It should be stopped totally, because that's enjoying the suffering of
Uh-huh.
an animal, and that's I don't see a rational reason behind that. I can
Yeah.
understand using maybe
Yes.
nuclear energy and damaging some things because we need to produce energy, but that bullfighting, it's not necessary. I think we should rethink about that.
Yeah, it should be
Yes.
banned.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Thank you very much, Danny. Lau
Hmm.
Gonzalez, how are you? Lau, hello. Don't leave me alone. Okay, Laura, can you listen to us?
Yes, I can listen to you.
Excellent. Lau, we are talking about traditions. What's your opinion about the negative traditions that we can have in our country?
Okay. In my opinion, I think the fireworks are not a good idea to use in celebration because they produce a lot of noise, contamination. I think it's dangerous for kids. Sometimes they use explosives and they could lose some parts of their bodies and a lot of garbage too. I think it's not necessary to use that.
That's it. Excellent. Thank you very much. Yes, that's it. You're right. You know what? I observed something about a strange tradition. It was really strange for me. I saw here what you're launching. Of course, it is an image that was taken in a meeting because it was so viral. But as far as I know, it is a tradition in, I guess, in Oaxaca, in the eastmo part, and they launched tlacuaches. They found some of them, and
Really?
they threw them. So,
Yes. Like a ball.
so
Baseball.
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds very primitive.
yeah, so it is for me. It is nonsense.
Yeah. Mhm.
It is something else that I would ban.
Yes.
Actually, there's a lot of traditions that implicate things that don't make sense, like like highlights the primitiveness of some um, ancient people. And although it's okay to keep your bounds with the old people, with the ones that started all, it's okay to remember them, but you shouldn't be doing exactly the same things they did, because that's not to advance, to improve. I don't know, I'm just saying.
I agree. I do really agree with you because sometimes it is because of respect. Maybe it is because of to stay alive with those bonds. But
Hmm.
be necessary. I mean, couldn't we do it in a different way?
Hmm.
You know,
Exactly.
something that I am really against of is piñatas. Piñatas are very funny. It's a lot of so fashionable, but
Mhm.
in my point of view, from my point of view, we are teaching children to be violent and that breaking something is funny. So
Hmm.
when they are shouting on all the candy to catch them, to trap them, it's
Okay.
It's like selfish too.
they there are very
A benefit from violence.
Hmm.
that's it.
My candies for violence. Yes.
Mhm. Yes, that's it. I think, well, in my point of view, I don't like piñata because it is dangerous. I remember that
Hmm.
time ago when I was a little child, in the place where my mommy lived, a family wanted to do it more funnier. So
Hmm.
they put cal into the piñata, and when the children broke it, everything fall directly on the eyes of the person who was next to the piñata, and so this girl, she was a girl, was blind.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I think, how in the name of God
Yes.
can anybody do that? No, and not to take into consideration what could it happen.
Yes, because cal in contact with water, it becomes hot.
Yeah, and so for
Yeah.
me it was nonsense. And yes, that girl was blind, immediately blind.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. That's some of the reasons where we should. I think we should use tradition as a mean to reflect in what we were and what we are now. Not to remember and to say, like, for example, it's better to be like we are now, but to remember all the travel that we made from those days until now, to reflect, not
Yes.
to make, yeah, this kind of violence act.
That's it. I agree. I totally agree with you. Okay, well, finally, do me a favor. Let's
Okay.
let's write in the chat what are the things that you would like to change about traditions.
Okay.
Okay.
In my opinion,
Yes?
we have to celebrate our traditions with responsibility. If we know that one thing that we want to do is going to be dangerous for people, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, that's it. We should be reasonable. We should be sensible. Thank you very much. Okay, Hatsiri wrote, not all traditions are good because they belong to a particular time. And if time evolves, the traditions also has to do. Hey, that's it. Excellent. I agree with you. Totally agree. Daniel wrote, I would change the way in which some events are celebrated to reflect more about the meaning of the day and reduce the extreme parts that are made on those days. Excellent. Hey, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what? I am checking your writing. I am checking grammar, spelling, use of vocabulary, and well, I don't see many difficulties. I don't see many errors. That's wonderful. Congratulations to you.
Really? Thank
Thanks,
you.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, if I found some errors, I would correct them, of course.
Thank you.
That's why I ask you to write so that I
Yeah.
can see if you have mistakes.
Yeah. So you can help us to improve every
Yes,
Yeah.
part, no?
please.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Excellent. Pretty good. All right, kids. Well, I don't know if you want to say anything else, if you want to ask any question, any commentary.
Nice to meet you, Maggie, and nice to meet you, Daniel.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice to meet
nice
you
to
too.
meet you
That's
too.
it. I just
We
want, yeah, yeah.
uh,
You can say.
we we will be working with this group every time.
Yep.
Or okay, so we will listen to us every
Uh-huh.
Wednesday.
Yep.
Okay,
That's it. That's your group.
Okay.
okay.
I have a question. How many students are here in this group?
Well, they were supposed to be 29,
Oh,
but you are only
Oh,
five. You
Oops.
are only four. You know what? I
hmm.
think that as I told you in the welcome session, this class is not mandatory. Even we are not going to have a score. If you don't
oh,
come to the class, your score doesn't suffer. But it's necessary for you to practice. It's the only one way that you can realize that you are learning.
Yes,
yes, it's good. Okay,
Yeah,
nice to meet you then. It's, my name is Laura.
Laura.
nice to meet
Nice
you,
to
Laura.
meet you, Laura.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Thank
Maggie,
Dani.
I
you.
have two doubts, and the first one is about the website. I try to make all the exercises, and it seems like I finished all the necessary parts, but I am seeing some parts like hidden or disabled. So I would like to know if I am I advance with all the necessary things, or I need to do extra things.
Okay, Danny, what's your level?
My what
Your level.
level? Ah, it's B2.
Ah, that's why. All right. No, don't worry. I am your tutor, and I assign all the
Okay.
uh, all the activities. You know what? I am very conscious that there are plenty of activities in the platform, and I am very conscious also that most of you are very busy. So I don't
Okay.
assign all the activities in the platform because they are 400. So I don't think
Mm,
that you could finish all of the activities. The parts that are hidden for you is because it is not necessary. In this unit, I assigned 9 activities, 7 assignments, and 1 exam.
Mhm.
Okay.
okay.
That's great.
In the first unit, or are you talking about the entire course?
No, in the
No,
first
first
unit.
In the first.
46.
Ah, okay.
We were missing
Okay.
kind of like 20 more activities, but I didn't assign them because I thought that it is not necessary. They are good, of course. It is necessary to practice, but they are too much. They are too many, I mean. They are too many.
Yeah. Okay. So with the ones that we already finished, it's okay, no?
Yeah,
We should wait to more instruction.
yeah. You have 2 sections. One of the section is the assignments section.
Yeah.
In that one, you are going to find the to-do list.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mhm.
list all the activities that are mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
And there is also the section that it's called course. In the
Mhm.
course, you are going to find all of the practice activities. It is not your obligation to do it, but they are available for you. If you want to keep on practicing, go to course, and there you are going to find the other ones that I assigned to you.
Okay. One
Yeah.
tool I found especially useful is Gradebook, because Gradebook shows you like the entire course and in what parts you are advancing.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, that's so good.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I think that's my doubt.
Right. Okay, thank you very much. Any other question, kids?
No.
No? All right. Well,
So now,
thank you very much then. Have a very good night and have a wonderful celebration time.
Thank you.
thank you, Maggie. The same for
Thank
you.
you.
So you, yes.
Thank
Okay.
you very
Okay.
much. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
Good
night.
night.
Rest well.
Thank
Bye.
Thank
you.
you likewise.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.